Welcome back, everybody. I am Badass Games, and I'm going to be doing part 3 of Tomb Raider Last Revelation. I saved it at the... I had to redo Tomb of Seth, and I saved it at the very end. Because at the very beginning of the next area, there's a secret, like, right off the bat, and it's on a slope, so it'd be really hard for me to load the game and then explain that there's a secret, and so I decided to do it this way. Live with it. We're going to have to sit through 2 loading screens. I hope you don't mind. Okay, as soon as this gets done loading, you're going to be on a slope, and keep your eye at the ceiling above. You're going to notice a crack there. Oh, I missed it! Here, let me see if I can't fix this. I couldn't even kill myself. That's sad. Okay, yeah, I'll just reload and start back at the spot. Alright, here we go. Keep your eye on that thing and then jump. And yeah, you'll make it, I guess. Unless you're retarded like me. Alright, this is the first secret. By now, we should have, let's see what the statistics say, 14 out of 70 secrets. And there's 5 in this area that I'm going to be recording for. And at the very end, we get a nice cutscene. So, now we slide down and we enter this room where there's a lever. We pull this lever and it's going to open the gate behind you. So just go through there. Now you're timed here. You're going to land perfectly on this item. You pick the item up and you're going to have a choice between left or right path. Take the left path. This is a secret, actually. And this secret contains shotgun shells. And now if you would have spent a whole lot of time up in that room, or if you would have spent too much time in that room, these spikes would have eventually impaled you, and that's kind of a cool. I like the way that looks. Like, let's take a look at this. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so but we're past that, so let's move on. Now here's a spike trap too, but just keep running, you'll avoid it. And yeah, now here's a new aspect to the Tomb Raider series: is the jars. You can actually shoot these to break them, and sometimes they have items inside of them, and in this case this one contained a small med pack. Now here's another spike trap you see here, and you can just run through this one also. Okay, and now we enter this area, and that item that we picked up, the Hand of Orion, we're going to use it here, and it's going to start this other trap over here. So there are, okay, so what it is, these 4 rails, these 4 bent rails that have blades spinning on them, and the blades move in and out along the rails. Now there are 2 items on the platforms here. There's a shotgun and some shotgun shells over there. The shotgun counts as shells, by the way, since we already have the shotgun. But we can actually grab those, and it's a little bit difficult, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you want to do is you actually want to take a hop back, and you want to hop back again, so that way she kind of trips on that slope. That ensures that you're lined up evenly with the tiles. And then you're going to want to watch this spinny blade thing going around, and you're going to want to wait until you see... Okay, we're going to go for the shotgun shells first. You're going to want to wait until you see a blade go up just above it, and it looks like it's going to be moving out as it goes above the shotgun shells. So not that blade right there, but the blade next to it. Okay, and then do a running jump, and you'll land directly on them. And then let's take a hop back, and take a hop back, and we'll be fine. You just got to be slow, and you got to think about it. You know, you don't want to rush yourself here. All right, now we got that. Now let's go for the shotgun. This time we want to wait until we see. We're gonna end up hopping directly on the lip there, just ahead of Lara, and we want to wait until a blade is just going past that, while the spinny blade on it is moving outward. So this is going to be one of those cases. Oh wait, I messed that up totally. I totally screwed that up. Let's just watch her die. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's load this game again. Okay guys, I'm back at this spot, and I'm going to use the Hand of Orion again, and I'm actually going to save my game, because it makes sense, you know? So let me save my game here. This is kind of a difficult area to get through, so I probably should have saved anyway. Alright, let me save it to a different spot here, just in case. Okay, so I'm actually gonna get the shotgun first, because that was the one I messed up on last time. Make sure I'm lined up, and then you actually want to wait until the spinny blade is moving inward as it's going past that lip just in front of Lara. So this one right here is going to be our the one we want to jump with. And then we want to jump over here and then grab the shotgun real quick and then roll. And you will definitely make it. Hopefully. It took a while to figure that out. So down here in the corner is also a small med pack. So pick that up. And now let's get the shotgun shells. I want to make sure that we're lined up, and then we want to wait for a blade to be moving out as it goes above shotgun shells. Run and jump and then grab it, and then take a hop back, wait a sec, take a hop back. Grab the ledge. Now we're going to actually traverse the side of this, and this is a new thing in Tomb Raider 4, is that you can actually go around corners now while you're dangling. And that's kind of annoying because they don't tell you that. We just had a training level. Just got out of a training level. They failed to mention this. Don't you think that's kind of important? Because let me rant and rave here after I get through with this. You want to pull up right as the blade goes over you, and then you want to do a side jump over into this alcove, and then you're good to go. But seriously, I played Tomb Raiders 1, 2, and 3. I would not have expected to see the game finally allow us to go around corners while shimmying. It's completely random. Like, why didn't they explain that in the tutorial? Werner, you could have told me a lot of useful information you completely left out. You completely wasted my time, bro. Alright, so here is the Tomb of Seth, and before we actually go up to claim the Ankh that's on top of him, that's laying on top of his tomb, light a glow stick and go around and pick up some of the items that are in this area. I think I just picked up a small med pack, and here are some shotgun shells. And still, before we actually go up to that sarcophagus, let's go into this room here. And you're going to notice this statue here. We can't move it right now, but we will in a little bit. There is a small med pack here, and if you look at this symbol, you can drop down. There's going to be an opening where you can go in and claim a secret along with a small med pack and some more shotgun shells. Okay, now let me hop out of here. And the reason why we actually had to come get the secret now is because before I approach the tomb here, is because as soon as I do, that entire area is going to be covered with a liquid that we can't swim through. Nice side flip. Why can't I do that, you know? She doesn't... Oh yeah, she does. What am I thinking? Wow. I completely brain farted there. Alright, so now that we got the Ankh, this room is now flowing with blood, and like I said, this is now covered, and the area is now covered, and I can't get the items, so that's why I need to come in here first. Now, as we approach this statue, you notice that the sarcophagus is on the walls open, and inside of them, there are some mummies, and so they cannot be killed. So don't even try, you'll waste your time. But we can move this thing, and they change the way that objects can be moved. Or not necessarily change the way they move, I mean, you do move them from tile to tile still, which is nice. It really does help with figuring out where things need to be. But what they changed about it is if you press forward and you continuously hold the action button, she will continue to push the item onto the next tile, and she'll continue to do that until you let go of the action button. Okay, so we place the statue on this symbol, and then we'll get another slight cutscene here. And we're going to notice that behind this mummy here, there's an open passage now. Now the only problem is there's a mummy in the way. So we can't kill him, but we can actually stun him, but I don't see why we'd want to while we're trying to get him to leave from that area. And sometimes it's hard to stun him. So you can stun him that way. Yeah, so now that he's out of the way, just come into this room and fall down to here. And you might want to draw your pistols because there's going to be a new enemy. I believe they're jackals. I'm not sure what they're called. They're like horned dogs. Rhino dogs. Yeah, that's a name for them. Rhino dogs. Okay, now that you take care of them, you actually want to come around to the left and go around this pillar. And then go to the right edge of this area and fall into this little crack, because this is a secret and it contains a large med pack. Okay, now we get to make a choice. We can either go to the left or we can go to the right. It doesn't matter. We need to end up going to both of them eventually, and they both lead back to here. Each of the ways contain an item that we need to claim. So I'm just going to go this way first. Alright, climb this wall. At the very top here, there are going to be some vases, some vase. What's the plural for that? I have no idea. Vases. I'm just going to say vases. We can shoot these things, and inside of them are some items. This one contained a small med pack, and the other one contained some shotgun shells. Alright, now we got those. Let's hop in here and claim the item that we came here to get. Now you notice the mummies on the ground and the gate up over there that's shut. Those mummies will come to life and the gate will open after I grab this. So you just you can avoid these mummies pretty easily. Just hop up here and go on. And now this is kind of a thing. You gotta hurry up and sprint down the left side of this room that's filling with sand. And kind of different. Oh, whoops. Kind of different that instead of the spikes coming down onto you, we're actually being lifted up into the spikes. So that's different. That's something new. Okay. Now when we come in this area, watch out for this hole. We will go down there eventually, but there is a large med pack over here on the ledge. So let's grab this thing and then turn to the side and then hop, and we'll land on the ledge here. And we could safely fall back down into the area that we were before, and we can take the left path now and claim the item in here. Walking into this area here, there's going to be a couple of rhino dogs chilling. They're going to come to life. We can just take them out. There we go. Okay, whoa. You want to be careful here. This is a long fall, and you will take some damage if you don't safely drop. Okay, now we enter this room, and whoops. Ooh. There's a secret that we need to get. I'll show you where that's at clearly. Why would I not? There's a ledge over there you can grab by running and jumping, and then there is this little cubby here, and inside of the cubby there are some shotgun shells. You just gotta kind of aim for the corner there, and then hop and hold forward, and you will make the jump to get your secret and shotgun shells. Alright, let's continue on in through this room. This is a big... how many sides is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how to count any higher than that. So, a lot of sides, and well, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I guess it's fine. Whatever. We're gonna end up rotating this room. Over there, you see the spike standing up inside of there is the item we need. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I can see it. And we need to kind of rotate the room in order to get access to other areas, which is kind of cool. This lever here is not going to rotate the room. It's going to open up a gate that's going to lead to another lever that will rotate the room. So, yeah. You push a button to push a button to push a button. That's basically how these games go, people. If you don't like it, then you clearly don't like Tomb Raider. Okay, so this is the gate that opened right here that I just passed through, and right above me is where I entered the room in the first place. Now, in this room is the lever that's actually going to rotate that room. Now, we rotated with the room, just so you know. I didn't pull this lever that I'm standing in front of, I pulled the other one, which is kind of interesting that she's just like, okay, well, there's a rotating room, now I'm just gonna stand in front of a lever after it's done. Wow, Laura, you're crazy. You are an insane person. Alright, let's run out here and then do a safety drop down into this area here. This contains the hand of Sirius. I'm serious. So grab that thing and then head out this way. This is going to lead us back into the rotating room. We're going to be at a particular spot. That we need to be at. And our goal is that area right over there. Okay, be careful of those spikes in the ceiling. You can hop over them, you can walk through them, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel safe with doing. Alright, let's take a hop over to here, but be careful because you might actually hit the slope and you'll slide down. You won't die, the spikes won't actually kill you, but you'll take a considerable amount of damage. Now run off of here and hold the action button, you'll grab this wall. And just kind of ease your way to the bottom. Inside this room there's a chain. There's also a mummy here, and he's going to come to life when I pull this chain. But the gate in front of him is also going to open. There's actually two mummies in that room. But this also rotates the room, and it gets rid of the spikes that are in front of the artifact that we need to grab. So now we have it completely set up the way we need it to be. Alright, let's climb to the top here. Those guys sound like they're throwing up. It's gross. Nasty. Okay, we actually rotated the room back to the way it was when we first entered it. So what we want to do... Oh, no, I wanted to place the hand of Sirius into this thing, and all it's gonna do is drop a rope, and it's gonna let us swing over to the artifact. Run and jump grab. As soon as she wraps her legs around the rope, you can slide to the bottom, rotate to the left or to the right, press the sprint button to kick yourself up, and jump to make it into the area. Grab the artifact. Now, draw your guns, because for some reason I think the game bugged out on me, and I have a hard time drawing my guns in this area, and you need to, because there's going to be some rhino dogs that come up this ramp. And there you go. For some reason, I don't know why. I actually died a few times because I couldn't draw my pistols in time. Alright, so here's another rhino dog. Don't let it freak you out. It freaked me out. And it actually pops out as soon as you go around the corner if you don't know about it. Finish him off and then enter this room. This is the big open area that we were in before. And now that we have both of the items that we need, we actually want to go this way. And now, if you actually turn around, there is another rhino dog that spawned. Isn't there? Where'd he go? I could have swore. How come when I'm recording, the stuff doesn't go as planned? He should be there. I swear to you. I know he exists. If he's not there this time, then... What the heck? Well, okay, one more time. Let me try this tile here. Let me get my back up against this thing. Alright. Apparently I'm crazy, but that's okay. I don't care. Now let's move on into this room. There's going to be a mummy on the ground here. Hi, mummy. And a couple of places to put your items that you got in the other two rooms. Put the item here. And put the other one here. And this is going to begin to fill the room with sand. And it's going to cause you to raise up. It also activates that mummy. But we're trying to get up to the top there. And since we can't kill this guy, we can just shoot at him and stun him if you want. But it's not important. And you just avoid him, really, until you get to the top here. You can just run circles around him. Ow, he hit me. There we go. Now I'm doing nice circles around him. You can't touch me. Not sure why, I'm pretty close to you. Okay, now that we're high enough, let's climb out of here and end this part. This is the very end here as soon as I exit this, and we're going to get a nice cutscene and get a visit from Benny.
I, Semiket, High Priest of Horus, forewarned that he who removes the amulet
shall have released Set. He who walked abroad with the jackals at the dawn of man shall once again violate the earth. Set, ruler of evil, will again be free at the turn of the distant millennia. At his heel, plagues and locusts.
Harvests fail under the broken skies. My trusty companion returns.
The amulet, woman!
Once called forth, shall the heavens split asunder, and the light of the sun, god Horus, banish the Lord of Darkness, Set. I wouldn't advise it.
And there you guys have it. That is the end of this part. I am Badass Games, and I will begin the next part soon. I will see you guys there. Take it easy.